haven't done any swimming this year, so it's going to be a real challenge.
What's a buzz, lovely conditions.
Well, today, along with 1,600 other competitors taking part in the State King of the Bays, we have 5 very special swimmers who have swum in every race since it began in 2004.
I love sea swimming and I have always loved swimming, but this is my favourite event, and I think it's because it was the first one that I ever swum and I'm incredibly familiar with it, and it's always just a good fun day.
In the early years there were far fewer people doing it. Now it's become an icon, the King of the Bays. It finishes up the season. It's the end of a glorious summer that we've all had in the ocean.
I've got better every time, so hopefully I'll get better this time.
You know, pool swimming is up and down in a lane, and ocean swimming, you never know what the conditions are going to be like on the day, hence the rain, but no wind, so it should be good.
Bit of a surprise to find I was only one of 5 anyway, so I started about 10 years ago and I saw this event. I was a bit of swimming off Takapuna Beach and I saw this event come up and I thought I'll give that a go, and I've been back 9 times, 10th time coming up.
You're addicted.
I am addicted. It's a bit of a worry really. Sometimes you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, you think I must go for a swim, and if you don't get there you feel guilty all day.
A remarkable achievement from those 5, and also a number of swimmers on the start line here for more than the second, more than the third time too over the last 10 years. But we are back to the front of the men's and women's elite race. We're around about the 1.4 kilometre mark. It is still Stephen Kent in the blue cap leading this race from the series leader Kane Radford in the yellow cap, but the likes of Dylan Dunlop Barrett, Kai Hurst are poised and set.
Well, right on the back of this men's group also, Mark, is Melissa Gorman in the green cap. She's just hanging the back, and these guys are going to be sucking her through and keeping her on pace. But this is a good look at Kane Radford, the series leader. He has won this race 5 times since it started back in 2004. He knows this course. He knows how to win this one.
Well, wonderful images coming off the helicopter, and you just sense the pace is beginning to turn up a little bit. The $20,000 is up for grab, and it is Stephen Kent. Mind you, he looks so relaxed. What a wonderful swimming stroke from this Olympian.
Well, a pedigree in the Kent family with older brother Dean Kent, 3-time Olympian. And Kane Radford here in the yellow cap, just hanging on the toes. He's poised, but not ready to go quite yet. He has to be patient.
Wonderful swimmer, Kane Radford. Really introduced himself to the swimming public when he won the harbour crossing at just 17 years of age. He's got 2 very good swimmers too, I believe, just tucked off the back of his feet. We've got Kai Hurst there. He's lost his pink cap, and alongside him, Dylan Dunlop Barrett.
Taking a look at our men's race leader at the moment, Stephen Kent, the Olympian from last year, a member of the World Lifesaving Championship team, so an all-rounder, swimmer in the pool and a surf lifesaver, and those skills will do him well today.
Well, I'm just sensing now some real urgency. This race is going up to another level. Plenty of white water just coming off the back of all the swimmers as they start to bring their kick into play. Wonderful. We could have 6, 7 swimmers possibly as they make that final right-hand turn into Takapuna Beach. This is Cara Baker, New Zealand's leading open water swimmer, but I can tell you, just coming off the water, she is around about a minute and a half back off the feet of Melissa Gorman.
Well, a lot of work to be done here. Is it too little too late for Cara Baker? About, as you said, a minute and a half back, Mark, and with 3/4 of this race swum, she's going to have to do something extra special.
Yeah, very lonely place to be. But look at this once again. Now Kane Radford making a move. Kai Hurst going with them. Kai again without the swim cap as they do make this final right-hand turn in towards Takapuna Beach. They're lining up for 3rd and 4th. Whereas Dylan Dunlop Barrett, Radford has decided to take this out early. Oh, gutsy stuff from New Zealand's leading open water swimmer. But here he comes. Killer Kai Hurst doing what he does best, reacting.
Well, this is awesome, Mark. Kai Hurst is right on the side of Radford at the moment. He senses he's only 100 metres from shore. He comes up alongside him, the New Zealand champion versus the Australian champion.
Well, he is squeezing Radford now. This is like a match race in the America's Cup. And what will now play into the hands of Kai Hurst is the fact that the tide is out. They'll be able to get to their feet a lot sooner. And the surf life-saving skills of Kane Radford, again, will be tested by the exceptional skills of Kai Hurst.
Well, Dylan Dunlop Barrett just 5 metres back in the red cap. He is a surf lifesaver as well, so he'll be looking to use those skills into the shallow water of Takapuna Beach. But Hurst and Radford, stroke for stroke in the final 50 metres.
And he gets to his feet now, Kai Hurst, showing all of those surf skills. He won his first senior surf title in Australia at the age of 18 years of age. Look at the weighting, look at the difference. And it will be Kai Hurst who will take his 3rd race in the series by the looks of it. And with that, the overall series and the cash prize for $20,000. Wonderful swim.
Well, I just sense Kane Radford knows he's lost the series now. He's making his way up into the finish line. He's probably going to get second here. No, Dylan Dunlop-Barrett just pips him through the finish line. So Radford is third. Kai Hurst wins the series.
Philip Ryan, Stephen Kent, and perhaps the real swim of the day, just there and behind the guys, Melissa Gorman. That is unbelievable. What, about 10 seconds back on the overall guy? She will win her third race and she will take the women's crown, and isn't she delighted?
Wow, not far back as she has blown away the women's field today. What a classy swimmer. Obviously world champion back in 2009. Who knows, she could do it again. Back to Cara Baker now. She's rounded that final mark. She's got to her feet. She will take out second place in the series and the first of the Kiwis home.
Yeah, a lot of work to do because that is simply a demolition today. But look, Cara Baker, she's been a wonderful ambassador for the series, and sometimes a race like this can give you just that little bit of a reality check, but she is a class competitor in her own right, and congratulations, silver medal today.
And we look back, that looks like Charlotte Webby perhaps getting out of the water now, so a good gap and margin between second and third again. And here she is, Charlotte Webby, alongside our number 10 green cap. It is Kaori McGinty from Nelson, and he gets to his feet. He's done a great job, the youngster too, just beats her out of the water. But this is Charlotte Webby from Taranaki. She's had 2 wins in the series, had a great start to the series, just couldn't hold on near the end.
And just confirming those results, Scott, it is Melissa Gorman in first place, 32 minutes and 32 seconds, comfortably over Cara Baker. Charlotte Webby will finish in third place, but a very good swim too from both Emma Robinson and Kirsty Wannon.
Well, didn't that men's race have it all there in the State King of the Bays? Kai Hurst just winning there by 3 seconds over the New Zealand Olympian Dylan Dunlop-Barrett, with third place just a second back, Kane Radford. Philip Ryan, a good swim there, and Stephen Kent just tiring a little near the end.
Why did you emerge out of that water first? I guess it's just purely experience. Kane today, exceptional, and to tell you the truth, I feel really bad for passing him at the finish because I guess, it is an open water event, but this run is very long as well, and I was quite confident. I knew as soon as we get to the beach, I knew I'd get him on the sand, and I just wanted to stick to him as much as I could. And I just got up and I thought, if I can do a few porpoises, a few dolphin dives, that should give me about a half a body length to get up then and take off for the win.
All right, well, you've won the $20,000. Kai, tell me what that's going to do for you. What are you going to do with the money?
Oh, look, it's fantastic. All in all, even if I hadn't won the series, I'd love being over here. I love New Zealand. I love this series. What this swim series is about is encouraging the general public to come down here, take the plunge, and enjoy open water swimming. It's a real family feel down here, and that's what it's about. And look, I love it. I love being here, and to walk away with a bonus of 20 grand is that's just icing on my cake.
Well, Kane Radford, I guess hard luck today, mate. I mean, you had a bit of a health scare heading into this race. Rotten timing for you, but you gave it everything today, yeah?
Yeah, definitely left it all out there. Gave it everything I could. Tried numerous times to drop Kai and all the guys out there, and just didn't have it out there today. It just happens. Overall, I can look back and I'll be semi-happy, but at the end of the day, you're never happy with a second overall in the series. You always want the win, so I've got something to build on and make sure I pick it up next year.
Well, Mel Gorman, congratulations on winning the women's race here at the King of the Bays. Just describe the race for us.
Thank you very much. It was such an exciting race for me out there today. I really just tried to hang on with those lead boys, and they weren't getting away from me, which was really exciting, and that was my goal, just to try and stay on their feet the whole way.
Well, you've won the $20,000 series overall prize. Congratulations for winning that as well. Tell me, what is that going to do? What is the money going to do for you this season?
Yeah, thank you very much. $20,000 is a lot of money, and it's really, as boring as it sounds, going to go towards paying all the bills, my living expenses, my swimming expenses, and yeah, it's definitely going to be a great help. So I love swimming, and it kind of is just an amazing factor that I can earn a living from it.
Yeah, fantastic. And just confirming the overall results, the Lumino Series leaderboard, Melissa Gorman with the 400 points, Cara Baker, I'm sure she'll be back next year wanting to go one better, and Charlotte Webby rounding out our top 3.
And with that great win in the State King of the Bays today, Kai Hurst winning above Kane Radford. A great season by Philip Ryan. He rounds out the top 3 with Ben Campbell McDonald and Casey Glover from Wellington in 4th and 5th.
Yeah, wonderful series. Big smile on the face there of Nadine Chalmers-Ross, a newsreader. She swam the 2.8k with former Olympian Dean Kent. That's what this event is all about. But the big question is, how did former All Black Ian Jones go against his son Finn?
The mantle has been passed in our house. It is a sad moment in the Jones family. I looked up and the little so-and-so was about 10 metres in front of me, so you know who won.
And we also had a very special competitor taking part in the Step It Up 1,000 metre race this morning. Her name, Rebecca Linton.
You won this event, the full event, 10 years ago. What, does today bring back any memories for you?
It's amazing. It's just grown so much. 400 people back when I did it, and now just to see this many people, I was quite overwhelmed when I came back to see this many people. It's amazing and so good for the sport of swimming.
Yeah, well said. Well, another swimmer who was pleased to finish was veteran broadcaster Brendan Telfer.
I enjoyed it about as much as a bad round of golf. I'd certainly be keen to sign up next year for the long swim if they could put all the swimmers in lanes like they do in the pool. Hey, that would be great.
Not much chance of that, mate.
The emphasis with the shorter events is all about giving it a go, with the goal of improving and stepping up to the next level. For the young ones, the State Ocean Kids is a great place to gain confidence in the open water. Cara Baker caught up with some of them in today's Ford Ocean Swim Clinic.
The Ocean Swim Kids here in this State Ocean Swim Series is fantastic, and it gives them the chance to get out there, learn all the things about the swimming in the ocean, about the dangers, about what can happen in a rip, say for example.
Ready? Off you go.
You know, the more confident you are in the water, the better you will swim, and the more you will enjoy it.
In the pool, it's just swimming in the pool, and in the ocean, it's more fun.
So how come you're wearing a wetsuit today?
Because it keeps me warm and it helps me float.
So how come you like ocean swimming?
Well, it's really cool and it's colder than a normal pool, and I just love the open space.
Yeah, so you don't like following the black line?
No.
No.
Yeah, great to see the kids getting involved. Well, that's it for another season of the State Ocean Swim Series. Next summer kicks off on the 17th of November with the State Harbour Crossing. Plenty of time to start training. Check out the website oceanswim.co.nz. And on behalf of myself and Scott Rice, we'll see you then.